The spirit of still condemning politicians to speak the truth and avoid lies is still being seen rising up in the Deputy President office, and is keenly observing the politician fulfilling their promises on what they said in their political movement. Today, speaking in the church, Rigathi still hits that politicians must now speak the truth because Kenyans understand social media and Kenyans are aware what they are saying, and there's no time for Kenyans to be lied on. Let me just read what Rigathi have said. I urge leaders to listen to the people. May have a problem with me for speaking the truth, because for the too long elected leaders have lied to the public. But Kenyans are now more informed and aware with the internet. It is easier for them to access information. The time for deceiving Kenyans is over. And it is true that it's over. That is what Rigathi have said. I want us to break this into our political discussion, ladies and gentlemen. But before I carry on, may I take this golden chance to thank the new subscribers for their subscription. And I want to say feel welcome. It is my pleasure to meet you. As you borrow the same boat with the members, please consider to like this video. Now, some years back, during Kenyatta's time, for those who have read history, during Moi's time, leaders used to have action on their speeches they made. Even during Kibaki's time, majority of leaders used to have action on their speeches they made. I think the rain started beating us during Uhuru Kenyatta's time. That is 2013, if I'm not wrong. From there, politician turns wild, and they had no interest to listen to Kenyans, even if they stand in public and address them. They are only speaking, but there's no action being done on their speeches. For instance, someone's taking a stage on the podium saying that we are going to make a road, this and that, but they don't do it. You don't do it. Then after that, it started hunting Kenyans, where we had corruption, we had unfulfilled promises. Several promises were made. The Eurobond chip in, Kimwarer Dam, and so on and so on. Any person saying this, exposing the government, he or she is having enmity with the government. The government sending the goons or the secret intelligence to abduct you, arrest you. So it started long time ago. That when you speak the truth, you are being questioned and being cautioned. Where are you coming from? How do you know this? As if there is permanent situation or life in this world. But today we are grateful, and let's hope that the current deputy, Rigathi Gachagua, is not just speaking out, is not just speaking for publicity, but he must speak in action from his heart, that is going to obey the rules and stand firm on whatever is saying. Because any leader speaking the truth is not needed in the society we are. But our country seems to be very much grateful. And this is just a sign of God's grace, let me use that term, that Rigathi might be speaking the truth and attacking and condemning leaders who lie. Kenyans have bear that in mind and saying that President Ruto lies a lot. And they have turned wild against Ruto. They have turned wild against MPs. They have turned wild against governors. They have turned wild against the MCS and against any leader lying and not even completing their promises. And now therefore, could this be the reason why Rigathi is urging leaders to avoid lying? So even if today we do a research and check what Rigathi have done to this country, and let's hope that he has fulfilled his promises, because he cannot come in social media urging leaders to stop lying. Maybe he's having some pending promises, because he's also a leader. But I like this spirit, because it urges leaders and making them, as much as they had that spirit to lie and not fulfill their promises, but regard this speech is a wake-up call to millions of leaders and to millions of Kenyans that enough is enough. You must now work diligently to the people in the republic and avoid all these dramas. Focus to this, our country. I think that is what the second in command is embarked with and is keenly observing the leaders. From the head of state, that is the president, up to the MCA. Because samaki huanza kuoza na kichwa ama kwa kichwa. So unakata kichwa, unabaki na mkia. Ukiacha samaki iendelee kuoza kwa kichwa, itaharibu zingine. In conclusion, Rigathi seemed to be bored on leaders lying, as Kenyans always call him truthful man. He is indirectly attacking the head of state and telling him the truth. And we don't need to hide this, because several promises have been abandoned. You are seeing even Morara exposing the housing, this and that. Some houses have been left in bushes. Billions of money lost in bushes. And we are still carrying on with this life. As if that is not enough, there are MCS or MPs who have been exposed, looting money, and even you can testify what have happened today, Wavinya Wandeti, and so on and so on. It's very bad that all these things are happening. Leaders are just taking it as a joke, I mean. So Rigathi is saying enough is enough. Let's come into our real sense and ask ourselves, whatever we are saying, are we going to put them into action? That is what Rigathi seems to say from that writing I've just displayed. Ladies and gentlemen, I wish you all the best. Thank you, and I rest my case at this point. Kindly, what can you say on this movement? Subscribe if you've never subscribed. Share this video. Watch and give us your opinion at the comment section below. Bye bye.